Hey guys, M13 here. I'll do a quick vlog. I just got a new visor, so it's like as clean as it gets, so might as well record something. There's an armored truck in Taiwan. That guy's pretty big actually. Look at him, he's like 6 foot and heavy. Yeah, I recently, my C drive on my computer was like full. It got to the point where I couldn't really defragment it anymore. So, and if your C drive is full, then your whole system slows down. So I decided to. I thought it's a good opportunity to upgrade. You know, any excuse to upgrade. And I went and got a solid state drive. For those of you that aren't familiar, it's a kind of a new thing. It's a hard drive without a hard drive. It's a hard drive, but most hard drives are like a disk that spins, and then there's like an arm that moves with like an eye on it that reads the disk. And then a solid state drive, it's just a solid block of memory, kind of like a USB card or a memory card. It's just like a memory stick, but except it has like 256 gigabytes or whatnot, and that's more than enough to put your operating system on. So you get these SSD drives and you put your operating system on it, and they run it. The speed is incredibly fast. Like a hard drive that spins, like it reads memory. It's like, I don't know what it is. These guys are all checking me out. These are like teenagers, I guess. They're gonna try to race me. I'll race. I'll go. Here, let me get up. Oh, a sec. I'm already beating you. I'm sorry, buddy. The 40-year-old guy's kicking your ass. Yeah, I beat them all. There's a bunch of teenagers that are like, I'm not 40, I'm in my 30s. I'm rounding up. They're all looking at me because I'm talking to myself and I got a dog, and then they're like, you want to race? I'll race. His bike's a lot louder than mine, but I expected him to be quicker. I would have thought he would have modded his engine or something. He's on my ass now. I don't know why he followed me in the tunnel. Anyways, let's get on topic again. I'm not going to race him anymore. I don't know if he's pissed off at me or not now. He might have like considered himself as having lost face or whatnot. That's the thing, like normally when I play around with other riders, I'm usually pretty friendly about it. Like I'll be like, when we stop at the next set of lights or something, I'll smile at them or give them a thumbs up, because I just had fun playing around. It's not serious, we're not racing for money or pink slips or anything. So I'll give them a thumbs up or something, but they usually don't respond back. They usually are all serious, like as if it was some kind of big serious thing that we just did. Anyways, okay, this is a video about solid state drives, in case you haven't noticed. So, yeah, they're like, let's sum it up. They're like they read and write information roughly 10 times. This is I'm just pulling numbers out of the thin air here, but it seems pretty accurate. Roughly like 10 times quicker than a normal hard drive. This is most noticeable on startup, because if you put if you put Windows on your solid state drive, when you start your computer, it starts up like so much faster. It's like, with my own computer, it starts up, quicker, but it's not that noticeable. But then once I actually get into Windows, normally when I get into Windows, I pretty much have to like walk away from the computer for a minute or two and do something, and then come back, and then it runs smoothly, because I have so many processes running in the background. Like, there's MSN Messenger, then there's Skype, then there's Peer Blocker, then there's all these little programs that I have that run in the background. And when I first turn on the computer, they all need to start up, and they all start, and the CPU gets overloaded, or I guess it's not the CPU, isn't it? It's just the memory, because it's going around the hard drive trying to find all these, like these dozens of little tiny programs that I have running in the background, and it takes time. And it ends up, you can't do anything with my computer. It's already started up, you're already in Windows, but you can't do anything because you're waiting for all these little programs to finish loading. And if you try to click on anything, nothing happens. You know what that's like when you just get into Windows and you click on something and then you gotta wait like a minute or two before it actually opens because it's busy loading up stuff. With a solid state drive, there's no wait at all. You go from waiting like 2-3 minutes to waiting, like 2 seconds. It's just like, it starts up and then the programs are just like boop, 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 done. It's just like, whoa. Normally it would take minutes and it's just a second or two. So it's and then anything that you put on that drive becomes blazing fast. It's like the biggest noticeable improvement you can make to a computer. Like, you get a new CPU, you get a new graphics card, you get a new something. It makes differences, but it's not, it's not freaking huge differences. But with this thing, it's just like, whoa, So anyways, so this I'm checking out, like, there's a couple of little things you can do to like to tweak your solid state drive, if you will. And I was on this one website, and they're like, there's something most people don't know about, and it's the solid state drives. Their partitioning is different than normal hard drives, and to partition them, you need this program, and then you need to go make a BIOS disk, and then do. So I read it all. And it seems pretty straightforward. It's all using programs. You don't have to manually do much. Okay, what the fuck is this supposed to do? So you go into the, you just use this program, tweak some numbers, blah, 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 do this, and then it's set. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, it seems simple enough, I'll do it. I start the program up this morning, and I start tweaking the partitions. Fucking 11 hours. That's how long it takes to finish. And you can't hit cancel, because if you cancel out, your C drive is fucked. And I'm just like, fuck, I'm an idiot. Why did I even, and it's gonna make like a what? It's gonna make my computer or that one hard drive 2% quicker or something ridiculously, it's not even gonna be a notice. It's just a minor tweak. But I just lost my entire day to that one tweak, and I'm just like, yeah, great. Anyways, so yeah, solid state drives. People, there were some complaints about them, like they have a limited lifespan, but technically so do hard drives. But with solid state drives, they kind of like slowly start to lose their memory, their size or whatever, and they start to slow down a bit after time. But it's kind of a myth, because that's when they first came out, they were prone to these types of problems and whatnot. Mine has like a 5-year warranty, and in 5 years from now, if I'm still using it, that'll be a surprise anyways. So that's more than enough. It's a 5-year warranty, and then there's a program that you can run that checks the health of your solid state drive. And I ran that program, and it said that it should last 10 years. That's what it said, 10 years. It'll last into the year 2022. So I'm like, okay, well, that's good enough for me. Anyways, so, yep, that's my video on solid state drives.